Stamping Up, and I just thought I would join you today live. I know I don't come on my YouTube channel too much, or my Facebook channel too much, but here I am. Surprise! So I thought I would do a surprise little video for you. So if you're on this page, you're going to see this sneak peek as a sneak peek, because I'm trying to see if I can see comments. So say hi if you're here. Because my granddaughter and my daughter and her family are coming next week. And so after Tuesday, I'll be busy and may not get to go live on my YouTube and might have to record something. So I thought, well, I'll record this so that I can save it and post it next week. So if you're on my Facebook, you get a sneak peek, sneak peek. So I'm checking to see if I can see my comments so I can make sure I can see them. So if you are here, please say hi so I know I can read them. And, oh, Jeannie, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to make this fun card today, and I have some techniques to show you about it. I love this set, but this is going to be no machine and no dies. So we were able to get this stamp set, and it's the Pretty Perennials, and it's such a fun set, and I love the Happy Mail, and so I just had to do something with it. So I thought I'd jump on tonight and share it with you. And this is Dina Rico's $1 Million stamp set. Hi Linda, how are you? So I thought we would just do some kind of fun stamping and some ideas. I can show you some fun stuff that I've been wanting to do. Hi Michelle. And I know I come on normally on YouTube earlier in the day, so I thought I'd come in at night tonight. Oh, Linda, I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I don't come on live on Facebook too much because I tend to have more of a following on YouTube, and so that's what I usually do. But I've been saying I'm going to start doing a little more Facebook, so here I am. Dana, hi, how are you? So what we're going to do is, let me switch the camera over, but really quick, and I know you probably have heard this already today, especially if you saw my YouTube already. Stampin' Up! Is having a huge, giant year-end closeout. If there's anything in the holiday catalog you are interested in, go over there today. So I'm going to explain a little bit about how it works, and then we're going to move on, because you can see all of this today from today's YouTube if you want more information. But it is on sale today. The catalog is closing at the end of this month, so stuff is on clearance. There's some items that are like $2, $1.80. The alcohol pens are $1.80 for the blends. Anyway, there's a lot of fun stuff on there. So what you want to do is, hi Michelle, is go over there and see what's left. And if there's a stamp set that you want, if it's not on sale, it is for sale. And what that means is it's on our closeout. It's not coming back. So once it's gone, it's gone. So get the dies, get the stamp set, get what you want. The easiest way to do it is you could go straight to my blog. You could go to Shop My Online Store. Please use that code right below it. Or you can go to What's New. That'll take you straight to the holiday catalog. And when doing so, it's going to look like this. When you click the sales and specials above, you can go into the clearance, and you can also go into the closeout. So just a little bit about that. There's a lot more information on my blog about it, or on my YouTube today, and it goes in, I go into more detail about the specials and all that stuff that I have today. So you can go over there. I won't go over it all again. It's all on YouTube for you. Today, let's just craft. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I have 2 of my piercing mats here, and I'm going to put those down because we're using polymer stamp sets, and I have a bunch of colors. So this is the colors that we're going to use is a lot, but I wanted it bright and cheerful. So if you want to do a screenshot or whatever, I did not do a supply list or anything. It's kind of blurry, huh? I didn't do a supply list or anything on this. This is Daffodil Delight. It's hard to see. And this is Pool Party. So Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Granny Apple Green, Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, Highland Heather, Coastal Cabana, and Magenta Madness. Alright, so let's start there. So what I usually do is I like to start with the largest flower first. And so I did this and then I said, you know what, I'm just going to do a video right now while I have it all here and out. And I'll probably post it on my YouTube next week or something, but here we go. So we have the Magenta Madness. We're going to take the largest flower and, oops, I forgot to put my paper underneath. I usually take a paper like this, just an old scratch paper that I've been using, and we're just going to put it like this and we'll move it as we need it. But I like to have it off the edge so I can stamp off the edge. Yeah, if you guys can share, I'd really appreciate it. I normally am not on my Facebook, and that would be great if people would know that I'm on. And so now I'm just going to kind of randomly make sure you're inking up really well, because even though these are kind of a watercolor look, the distinctive Stampin', you want to make sure that you don't get a half of an image, because if you stamp off the paper, especially, you want to make sure that you get a really good crisp image. All right, and the other thing is sometimes you get to going pretty quickly and you go over and grab it, and then it's not going to be a nice image. So just remember, this is going to be cut up, and you want to make sure that it is on your card, on every piece of your card that you're going to be doing. So I just kind of randomly go around and stamp. Okay, and now we have a lot of images that we're going to be doing with different colors, and so you kind of want to go largest to smallest is how I like to do it. All right, so now we're going to take the Coastal Cabana and we're going to go with the second largest flower, just this one, and just stamp. And I don't stamp right in the middle because we have another large one or a couple, and so just kind of leave your spacing open. And I like to go off the paper. It just looks more natural to me, like it's designer paper, and we're not putting everything right in the middle. Even if it's just the tiniest bit. Okay, so I think that is good. And what I thought would be really fun with this is to also put this in a paper pumpkin, the little paper pumpkin boxes, and make it like a gift set. But you'll see I have a little surprise at the end what we're doing here. So, all right, so we're done with this. Oh, I think I stuck my finger. No. With the Coastal Cabana. And now we're going to pull in the Granny Apple Green and the Mango. What did I do with that one? Where did it go? I have a stamp set missing. Did I put it back? No. All right, hold on. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So Granny Apple and Mango Melody. So we're going to do the Granny Apple first. And then we're going to take this little stem right here. And then just we're going to kind of fill in this other area. And remember, we have a lot, so I like to turn it so it just kind of looks like regular paper. You know, not everything is going the same way. And this over here I'm going to have come in off the paper. Hi, Olivia. I decided to keep going today. All right, so again, this is no dies. If you know from the demonstrators talking, our dies aren't quite in yet. We had a vessel coming, bringing our product, and the vessel was damaged. Our product is fine, but the vessel is damaged. So we are waiting for our dies. So I was like, okay, I really want to use this set. I'm not waiting. So I am trying to come up with something. My dog hears my husband in the other room, so he may start letting my husband know he wants him to come get him. So hopefully he won't start barking. All right, so we're just going to do the mango. I just like to make sure that my flowers are not floating and try and get them down on to the stem. So today I did a really fun project. You guys all have to check out on YouTube if you didn't see it. It was so much fun. All right, I'm going to try not to get my head in the way, but like I said, I don't want my flowers floating. All right, so you have the two on the top are the ones that are going to be on those top stems. And then in the middle, you'll kind of be able to tell. So you can see here you've got your 3 in the middle and your 3 up there on the top. And those top 2 are those little lines. And as you're going, you're going to be like, oh, I don't know, this looks busy. It's too much or not enough. Just keep going. And it's so much fun to create your own DSP. You can do it in the colors you want and just get your ideas of what you're looking for. And it is so much fun. I love doing this. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to bring in Highland Heather. And we're going to go with the little flower and just start putting that in. And I put a little more of these because they're smaller. Like I said, you want to kind of come off the page, on the page. And sometimes you'll be like, oh wait, there's a space here, but don't worry, we're going to be filling that in. So there we go. All right, so now we have that. And so next thing I did is I took this fun little one right here and I did Flirty Flamingo. And I started out with like 3 colors that I knew I wanted to do, and then I just kept going and adding more and more and more. But I wanted them all to be kind of in the same color, so same brightness. So this is Flirty Flamingo. Just keep stamping, get an idea of where you want everything. Things are going to start getting close. And that's okay. Again, you know, I like to come off the edges. All right, has anybody taken advantage, thank you, Linda, of the sale yet? There's a lot of good things on there. So the blends, when you see the blends on there, don't stress out. They are not going anywhere. They are the individual ones. We used to sell them individually, and then we started selling them as a pair, so the light and the dark together. Well, there are some individual ones that don't have a partner in the pairs, and so they're going to go ahead and get rid of those. And so they're going to sell those off and just sell them in the pair. So now they come, oh good, Dana. So now they come together, and so those kinds of things are going to start going really fast. So just keep that in mind. Thanks, Olivia. That was my whole plan on this, is, you know what? We need happy mail. Yes, we had Christmas cards. This is Pool Party. We had Christmas cards go out, you know, but once Christmas is over, I think there's going to be people that really could use a smile, or, you know, especially things are closing back down here or whatever's going on. And I just thought, you know what? I know that there's some people I know that could use happy mail. So that's my plan for this was, you know what? I am going to send out happy mail. And I'm going to make myself send a card to somebody once a week. That's my new thing for next year. That's what I'm going to do. So I guess that would be my New Year's resolution. I don't know. I don't normally make them because I never keep them. But I'm going to do that this year. Is I am going to do happy mail. So that's my plan. So if you guys want to join me, that'd be awesome. I do have a special this month. Anybody that puts a $50 order in can win the cute little darling donkeys from me. I will mail that out the first of the month. I'll do the drawing and get that sent out. I have it in my little hands, so I can send it. All right, so now, let's see. So, sorry, I got to turn my computer sound off. Okay, sorry. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Okay, so now I wanted some Poppy Parade, and I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, I don't know. This is kind of a bright color, but kind of completely off this color, but it will tie in. So we're just going to add this in here. I'm just going to randomly, again, add them in. And this is what is so fun. I mean, this is relaxing. I could sit here and do papers like this all day. There are some stampers online, and I believe they're sisters, and they do this all the time. And I've done my own DSP for a long, long time. I just don't do it as often as I used to, but since I don't have the dies to this, I wanted to use it. All right, let's take a look. And then I kind of just look at it and be like, yeah, okay, that's good. Because we're going to add more. All right, so now we're going to bring in the daffodil. And then I can't wait to show you what I'm going to do with this. All right, we're going to bring in daffodil. And I'm going to hold off on that 1 sec. I'm going to go back to the granny apple because we need to make sure our leaves fit in there. So let's make sure that our leaves fit in. So let me find my little block here. Okay. So I have the leaf, and this leaf honestly could go either way. So I'm not too concerned about which way it goes. But I only add these to, oh, I'm going to do it the other way, to the pink because it's such a big leaf. And I try to do a 2 on one side and then a single on the other. but you're not always going to be able to do that. So just kind of do what you can. And I'm just going to do a light one right there. They don't have to both be dark. It's whatever you guys want. I'm going to do a dark one and a light one. So it's second generation. And you can tell right there where it went off the paper. So be careful of that. And be careful of that. It's all right. That was a special leaf. All right, and we're gonna just turn this. I'm gonna do this one off. So just keep putting your leaves where you want. Just kind of adding that green in there. All right, so I think I am getting where I want. I'm just going to add a little bit of leaves coming off again, just to make it kind of look like I've got leaves where I want them. All right. Other than my one little fallen leaf, but that's okay. It will be all right. All right, so now we're going to bring in the yellow. And we are just going to add yellow. And again, these are, as you get smaller, you're going to notice you're going to be adding more. All right, so just, I'm going to come off the paper down here. So I have this paper below me, so I can come off of the paper. So just kind of fill in the spots, fill in the holes. And turn, turn, turn. Again, coming off the paper down here. All right, getting there. Okay, so I think that is good for that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start filling in our flowers, and you're going to see a big difference right here. So the first thing we're going to do is pull out the black that I have here. So our memento, we are going to pull back in our little speckles, and we're going to put those in the middle of our pink flowers. And this is where you really want to make sure you get your black nice and inky too. So you have nice solid centers in your flowers. See how it's kind of bringing all the flowers to life. Okay. And now we're going to go back to our little image, and we're going to do color on color. So let's pull in the Coastal Cabana, will be color on color. And you could change it out. You could pull in like Bermuda Bay or something if you wanted to. And then when they're off the side, Maybe like this. No, see how both of the leaves are off, so I'm not going to really do that. But if it was half off, I would go off and put like a dot or two, just so it kind of still looks like it. But since these are all the way off, I'm not going to worry about that. All right, so there's that one. Now for the Highland Heather, I decided to go ahead and pull in the Gorgeous Grape and make that one a bit darker. And this just really makes the flowers pop. So let me just get my paper back in screen here. All right, so we're just going to really make those purple pop. And there's a lot of them, so it just really makes it fun. So see how this one is off? This one's too far off. I wouldn't do it over there, but this one, just kind of do that, just so it makes it look like it was one big piece of paper and that it was cut. So yeah, over on YouTube today was a really fun project. You guys all have to check it out. And I do talk about all my specials, the sign up special, the clearance. And so when you go to the closeout sale, make sure you look at the clearance sale too, because there's a lot of clearance items on there. That's where you're going to find the Stampin' Up! Blends, if they're still there. Okay, so we did that one, and now I kind of wanted to pull the whole thing together with my last thought that I did, and that was with this little guy again, and black. And you're going to go, oh my gosh, but yes, black. We're going to tie it in with just a little black here and there. And this is going to be no die cutting, no machine. Okay, we're going to use our trimmer. And that's, oh, and I'm going to use the Stamparatus. Hi Linda, again, thank you, thank you. We're going to use the Stamparatus to do the sentiment because I want it nice and crisp. Oops, look, I got it on my sponge. That's okay. We want our sentiment nice and crisp. All right. Okay. Of course, my neighbor's dog's going to start barking, so my dog may. Hopefully not. Okay, I think that is good. Oh, I'm going to put one more down here. And we're not wasting any of this paper, so this is going to be really fun to show you. All right. Now is fun time. So our paper is done. We have everything fixed. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you we're going to cut this up, and we're going to cut it 5 1/4. Okay. By 4. Oops, I just scored it. By 4. And then I look at this one, and I think, okay, this one just seems to have more flowers over here. So I'm going to turn it this way and do by 4. Don't throw this away. Set that aside. Again, we're going to do 5 1/4. Set that aside. By 4. Okay, and then this one I'm going to do this one. No, I'm going to do this one so I get two flowers. 2 1/4. Okay, so we have 4 pieces, okay, to do 4 cards. We also have this here. So we're going to cut this into 4. Again, I have better grouping of flowers that I can see there, so I'm going to cut it right here. Okay, so this will be thrown away. This will not. Same thing here. I think I'm going to go with this way because we're going to get a yellow, a purple, and most of the pink. So there's another one we're keeping. This will be thrown away. This one, I'm going to go this way. So just kind of look at your flowers, decide what you want. We're keeping that one. And, okay, and we're keeping this one. From the whole paper, this is what we are getting rid of. That's it. That's what we're throwing away. Okay? So we will throw that away. We're going to take one of these, and I'm going to do the same thing to all of them, but I'm not going to have you watch all of them because that will just bore you, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me clean this up. Well, we're going to need this paper still, so I've been using this paper all day. All right, let me move one of these out. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our papers, and we are going to do kind of the same thing. I have a 2-inch by 4-inch piece of paper. And so we're going to get our Stamparatus out. And I'm going to move this aside for now. And we are going to put our paper in here and figure out our sentiment, how we want to do it. So we're going to put our happy. So I already have one that says happy mail for you. Okay, so we can do all of them the same if we want, or we can change it up. So we have so many sentiments in here. Happy mail for you, happy birthday, you make me happy, sending you lots of happy. I'm going to do happy birthday because you can always use birthday cards. So I'm going to do a happy birthday this time. And I'm going to do this one a little bit different. I'm going to see how big birthday is. So just take your project and kind of put it on there. So I'm going to put my happy kind of towards the top. Let's see how much paper I have here. And I'm going to move it over. All right. And so this time I'm going to do my, why is the color I'm always looking for missing? Oh, here it is, right here. Granny Apple Green. So we're going to do Granny Apple Green on the happy. All right, we just want to make sure we get it nice and crisp. It's a beautiful happy. So we can take this off now. And we could actually do a bunch at the same time, but I'm just going to show you the one card so we don't have to keep that on there. But I would normally keep it on there and just keep going. But we're going to take off, let's see, where's birthday? Birthday, right here. So we have a happy birthday. So now we're just going to, we can choose any of these colors that you want. So happy birthday. And make sure it's on there straight how I want it. And I'm going to pull it back over just a little bit. I don't want it so far to the edge. Okay, happy birthday. What color should we do it in, you guys? Coastal Cabana, Flirty Flamingo, Highland Heather, Magenta Madness, What else do I have? We could even do Gorgeous Grape. Any suggestions? I'm gonna grab for one, Lessa here. And I'm thinking, what do I want? What do I want? I have a toss-up, and I'm gonna do Magenta Madness. It was either that or Coastal Cabana. All right, Magenta Madness it is. So we're gonna open this back up. Oh, you want Poppy? Okay. We have a winner. All right, Poppy it is. I love this color. Okay. I don't use magenta that much. I'm going to be because it's Valentine's Day and I have a lot of ideas for it. All right, so happy birthday it is. When I have little letters like this, I tend to just go back and forth like that. I don't want to push. Oh, look at that. I guess I needed to push a little harder than I was. I just don't like them to squish too much. And this is a really inky ink pad. So I wanted to be careful of that. Okay. Now we're going to take this out. And that just looks so plain, right? I'm just going to clean this up for really quick. And we're done with this. All right, so now we're going to bring back in my scrap paper here and my mat. All right, let me see if I can get it in view here. Okay, so there's my mat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go back into our flowers. And so I want to kind of choose flowers that match up with the colors that we're using. So I'm going to use the second largest flower. And just kind of put it in the corner. All right, but then I'm going to use the largest on the poppy to just kind of tie in the colors. And I'm just going to put it on that side right there just to kind of tie it in. All right. And now I think we're going to pull in the yellow. We'll pull in the, oh, let's do the mango. We'll pull in the mango and the granny apple green. So we're going to pull in our little stems that we used. I think there's one flower on here I didn't use, but it was another kind of bigger flower. And I might end up using it on a different, let me find a block here, on a different card, because I think I still want to use it. Okay, I'm going to pull this in, and I'm just going to put my stems kind of off the page, like they're just kind of coming in. And then we're going to go back to our little mango flowers here. See if I can not get my head in the way, as usual. Okay, and you've got to be really careful of your ink all over your fingers too, because this is a lot of ink, a lot of colors, a lot of opening and closing and wiping off stamps, and you don't want to get ink all over. All right, so I think that is enough. Now what I could do is I could also bring another flower in on the side, but I don't want to do too much because we are going to add stones towards the end. So now what I'm going to do is, because I did these in this and Granny Apple, I am going to pull in my Granny Apple card base. So let's pull this in. So we have our card this way, our sentiment this way. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over, even though it's got stuff from my video earlier today and it's upside down. That's okay. I just want to use the lines, which I love our grid sheets. We have a lot of different kind, and I love them. All right, so get your adhesive on here. And I tend to cut the colors just a little bigger so that I can trim it up to be exact, because sometimes it's really hard just to get everything exact, right? Let me get my glue off my fingers. Okay, so we're going to line this up, and I'm going to put it on the edge, and I don't have the exact little lines on here, but that's okay. I just kind of want to eyeball, and that's fine. I'm worried that I have ink all over. But see how I had a little on the edge, and I did that on purpose because I don't want to have it too short. Although I can cut it shorter, I'd rather have it really close. Okay, so there is our sentiment. So we'll bring in our panel that we were going to do, and I don't remember which one it was. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we're going to put this on here. I have, let me make sure, yep, this is already at 4. So we're going to bring in one of our little pieces here. All right, we're going to add our adhesive on there, which I like to do with my silicone mat, so it doesn't get all over. All right, so there's our little piece for the inside of the card. I'm going to go up just a tiny bit, but you don't have to. And this point, if your paper is bigger than your card or less than your card, then your insert, I just cut whichever. So this happens to be that the front piece is a little, well, besides it being a little crooked, it's also, well, I'm just going to leave it crooked. It's all right. I'll fix it. We're going to just cut this off, and we're going to adhere it on the inside. So this is going to be our happy mail going to somebody. This one's going to be someone's birthday. But the other one is just happy mail, which I really like. Alright. Now we're going to adhere. I always adhere this first. And I popped it up. So what I'm going to do is get my dimensionals. Isn't this a fun card though? I'm going to do 2 in the middle just because it's a long piece. Alright. And now I kind of liked it like right about here. And it should be the same length. So right there is good. And I did put this straight down onto the card because my thought is once I'm done with these, I want to create a couple sets and put them inside the paper pumpkin little boxes, the miniature boxes. And then that way I can make a little gift card set, and I could create a couple of these papers and then put them on inside and one on the box. And so what I did is I took a medium one here. I'll put it down a little bit because the stamping's a little different. One up here. And then, I didn't stamp the flower right there, but that's okay because I also I'm going to put one right there. Okay, so there is our card. So what my thought is we're going to do a pink one, a green one, the Coastal Cabana one, and the Highland Heather. So then you'll have a set of 4, all in different colors. And then if you choose to do another sheet like this, then I would take that and I would cut it for your envelopes. And then you'll also have probably a piece to go on top of your box if you want to do it as a full set. But anyway, I thought these were a lot of fun. I'm going to, like I said, finish this off. And I'm going to do a green one, the Coastal Cabana and the Highland Heather. So I'll do another with them. And then that will create a fun, bright set. To give as a gift or to have on hand to give cards out. Like I said, I want to start sending 1 card a week out. Just a happy mail card, not a birthday card because I do that already, but just a happy mail card thinking of you, something like that. So that's what I would like to start doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, there's a lot of sales going on. Olivia, there really is, and it does come with dies. I think. Let me look. Yes, it comes with dies. It comes with beautiful dies, but I cannot show them to you because they are in the middle of the catalog. The other thing that shows in the catalog is this flower right here. That could also go in the center of the black. So you could put that in the middle of the larger flowers. Oh, good, Dana. So yes, you could put this goes in there, and I thought it might, but I kind of liked it to fill up some space, like is it like a different flower. But there's so many things on here that shows that you could do. And it looks like one of the cards that they did that to, they also did the splatter. Now, keep in mind, I did not add the little green leaves. I think I have them on this card right here. And they don't fit so great next to the stamps. So I didn't do that. There's also outlines with the leaves. So there's outlines here, and then you could outline the flower, but I chose to do it separate just to kind of give it a different feel. I thought this would be cute to add little rhinestones on. I mean, there's so many things you can do. This set I'm just going to do with our new black matte polka dots, or black dots. So I just kind of liked it because I did the black dots on the cards. So there's the stamp set. Can you see it? There you go. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I know this was an impromptu jump on last minute kind of thing. I hope you go over to my YouTube channel and check that out, because I did do a super fun project over there today. Again, this is the Darling Donkeys, and the card I made is on the right with this set, and that is what I'm going to be giving away, is that stamp set at the end of December. I'll do a drawing, and that'll go in the mail the first week of January. So I'll be doing a drawing for anybody that puts in an order with me of $50 or more. And then in January, when the Sale-A-Bration starts, you can get the Oso Ombre paper that I used. If you put in a $50 order, there's a whole bunch of fun things that you can choose from, and the Oso Ombre is one of them. If you don't want to wait till January and you're thinking of joining, you can join and buy any of these new items that are available to demonstrators now. You can also put that in your kit. A kit is $99. You get $125 in product. And if you wait, the pros and the cons are, if you do it now, you can purchase all the new fun stuff now, included in your kit and after for the rest of the month. If you wait until January, you can get this 200 sheets of 6x6 designer series paper and it's 4 patterns, and you get 2 of each, and it's, I should say, 4 patterns, 2-sided, so two pieces of paper of each color of each design. So you get 4 sheets of color of each color, but two different designs. So that is in January. So just keep that in mind, and I'll show you quickly the paper. I happen to have it right here. So you will get 1 of each. So you get the subtles, the neutrals, the brights, the in colors, and the regals. And so you get, oh, this one's not in order, but you get 2, I probably opened this already. So you get 4 designs and 2 of each. So you have 2 designs, this one and this one, so you get 2 of these, and then you get 2 of these. So 4 of the same color, 2 of each design. And it's every color in all the colors that we have. Okay, so you get all of the colors that match our inks and our papers. So this gives you a great start to having some designer series paper to go with your projects. So this is a fantastic deal. But you can order this now if you are a demonstrator. So I'd love to have you on my team if you're interested. If you have any questions, let me know. You can go to my blog at the top. It has join my team, and that's how you can start. But if you have questions, just let me know. There is a quota each quarter. If you join now, you do not have to meet your quota till the end of March. And it's easier than you think. And right now is a perfect time to do it because of Sale-A-Bration. And it is a lot of fun. Oh, you can tell, look, I keep doing this when I'm off camera, and then I forget that I go back on camera. Oh, well, I've been doing this all day. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. Thanks for joining me. Please share. I was going to say like, but don't worry about that. I hope to come back live again soon on Facebook, but I'm usually on YouTube, so don't forget to go over to my YouTube. It's Marcie Besecker, not designs. It's just Marcie Besecker on YouTube, and you will find me there. And I will see you soon. I'll be live again on YouTube very soon, and hopefully back here too. Thanks, Dana. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic night. I've got TV shows and relaxing to do. So I will chat with you later. Bye.